up, you little drunk bum. Get your gear and get off this leash, you two-bit punk. You could have blown up my whole rig.
What's the matter, Mr. Kingston? Wait a minute.
Wait for nothing. You already had your second chance. Now you can just blow and pick up your check in the morning.
Okay, I got 3 of them. That ought to do it, huh, Tony?
No, wait a minute, Smitty. You just look like a big blob of mud. Hey, Dave, what about moving his arms out so you look like something, huh?
I guess so. Not gonna hurt him any now.
Take care of it, Smitty. Make it good, Smitty. We may get it on the wire.
Yeah, you might get a byline, too.
This guy's been trying to strike oil for 20 years. Now look at him.
Yeah. When he finally does, he's buried in it.
Might as well I hit him with a battle axe.
All right, Rusty, now you're the foreman of the early shift, right?
Yep. Noon tide.
Now this kid, James Forbes.
Uh-huh.
James Forbes, right? Is he the only one on the lease last night?
Yes, sir. He'd been pumping the morning tower.
About what time was it when you got out here?
Wow, about 6.
How soon before you found Kingston in the pit?
Well, right quick like. I went right into the doghouse and called you when it did.
How long has this Forbes kid been working for Mr. Kingston?
Well, just about a month.
Get one with a sheet over him, and that'll wrap it up.
Like Chicago, huh?
So how many kids Kingston have?
He's got a couple.
Get him souped and tell Rogers I'll be in time to file.
See you later, Tony.
Nice, pleasant Sunday morning in Ridgeville, huh?
Yep. Tony, how come you're always around when the gory ones come in? Not around here. Train wreck, suicide last month, now this one.
David, even in a small town, wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. That's Shakespeare, for news is made at night. I can't sleep when it's dark, So, guess I'm just lucky.
I'd like to have that picture of him you have in the company files, Rusty. I want to ask some more questions at the station later.
You bet.
What year and model car this Forbes kid drive?
No car. He always chased around one of them there beat-up motorcycles.
For class tomorrow.
Where are you? Benj? Benj, come on. Oh!
For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. So all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride.
That's not the end. There's 2 more lines, you know.
And how long can we keep straddling the fence? We're not kids anymore.
Well, I'm not exactly an old maid either. 17 last March. Remember?
So what's so young about 17? Honey, you're a woman, remember? I want it to be us for real, not like this.
What about the other things you wanted?
How many times? Forget that jazz, will you?
How about the army?
That's no reason to hold us up. So I'll have to go in the army. Maybe I'll go to college later, maybe I won't. I'm not an idiot. I can get a good job. Can't wait, it's crazy. We're liable to do something that'll really foul us up.
Don't you understand? I'm not saying no. It's just that I think
we want to wait for a while. Well, how long do you think it'll stretch?
I just want it to be right, Benj.
You waiting until I'm bald-headed so your mother will think we're old enough? They've been at you again about me, huh? They think I stink.
No, they haven't, Benj, honest. They like you, they really do.
Well, then why the panic? We'll drive down to Mexico tomorrow. We'll just get married.
And Mom and Dad have got a million reasons that add up to no.
Look, they can keep saying no for 100 years. When we get back, they'll have to say yes. It'll be done, Ann. We'll make it swing, honey. And I mean it. It's either them or me, honey.
Joe, quit burning them in, will you? This ain't a catcher's mitt. Take it easy, for crying out loud. Take it easy, man. Hey, Benj, we're getting up a little game down at the field. Want to play?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, the two great lovers can't wait to go and park somewhere.
Steady, Lucy. Your eyeballs are turning green.
Scared, Benj?
Ah.
Sorry now?
Kidding. We sure did it without anybody tumbling.
I can just see the kids' faces when they find out.
Yeah, but how about your folks?
Benj, they'll know before we get back.
What do you mean?
I left a note.
For crying out loud.
I just couldn't lie like that.
I had to lie?
Benj, I didn't want to worry you. Hon, you know it's different with your mother. What are you doing?
It's best to get off the main highway. It'll take us longer, but there's less traffic. Just in case your mom calls the police.
Dad's the one I'm worried about. I think Mom will understand.
I called you just as soon as I got here. I haven't even called my husband yet. Oh, that's right, Sergeant. The note said Tijuana. Well, is there anything else I can do? Oh, well, I'll wait to hear from you then. Oh, thank you. I better call Jim.
I can't believe it. It just doesn't seem like Anne to do a thing like this.
Benjie, how long before we get into Mexico?
Tonight?
We'll be happy, won't we?
Yeah, we really will. Not like some married people. Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I think there's a cop car behind us. Maybe they started to look already. Can you see?
I can't tell from here.
Well, we may as well find out. I guess I was getting a little jumpy.
You know, I like you, Benj. More than you like me, I bet.
No, I like you more.
Less.
More.
Less.
Well, more or less.
We better go, Benj. What's wrong?
Beats me. Anne, oh, what a brain. We're out of gas.
Well, the gate says full.
It always says full. It's been stuck for weeks. Oh, honey, I was so excited I just forgot. What a bat head.
Wasn't there a station a few miles back?
Yeah, it'll be dark pretty soon. I don't want to leave you here alone. Somebody will be by. I'll try and flag a car. Well, that's 3 Good Samaritans in 4 hours.
Probably think we want to hold him up or some stupid thing.
Butterboy is a better buy, so better buy Butterboy. Butterboy is better because of the butter.
Better save that. We don't want a dead battery to boot. You want another chocolate bar?
No, thanks. And just places giving me the willies.
Honey, just make like we're parked here for a while. Somebody's got to come by.
Benj, it just isn't working out. It's as if we're starting off all wrong.
just isn't like I expected.
Anne, come on, honey. You're gonna have more than this to face. Honey. Honey, it's gonna be all right. Honey, I wouldn't let anything happen to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get the lady all shook up. Hey, look. Will you roll down the window so we can talk, huh?
Don't do it, Benj. Don't roll it down.
Take it easy, honey. I'm not.
Look, I don't mean any harm. I swear. You see, my bike broke down a few miles up the line, and I've been hoofing it for hours trying to get to a gas station so I can get a couple of plugs. There ain't nothing up the line for miles. Honest, look. Here are the plugs. I just need a lift. Would you give me a lift, buddy, huh?
And I think he's straight, huh? I'm just gonna roll it down.
Hey. Hi. I didn't mean to bust up your party. I know how it is.
No, you don't. We're stuck, too. Out of gas.
What? You mean on the level? You know, that's really funny.
Yeah, it's a gasser.
Hey, look. I'll keep going back to the gas station, and I'll get some plugs and some gas, and then you can give me a lift back to my bike, huh? No sweat on your part. You just sit here and enjoy each other's company. Look, you got nothing to lose. Okay?
Okay.
Easy. I'll be back with the stuff.
Hey, wait a minute, fella. Wouldn't you like some lube for the gas?
Ah, forget it, buddy. You're gonna wheel me to my bike, I'll pop for the petrol.
I think the rattlesnakes got you.
I had a haunch on that guy's doorstep till he opened up this morning. Yeah, but you know something? When Jamie says he's gonna do something, you can count on it until the red ants carry you through the keyhole. Hey, what's that letter L stand for?
Oh, my school there, Lakeside.
What are you, a cheerleader or something?
Benj is the captain of the basketball team.
Oh, yeah? You don't say. Hey, you know what? I used to play a little basketball, too.
Morning, Dave. Why don't you go home at night?
What home? Besides, can't sleep. Been in a night beat too long.
How's the book coming?
Ah, thanks. It'll probably go unappreciated, unread, and unpublished.
You don't take it easy, boy. It's liable to go unfinished.
I just got off the phone. Kid's got a record.
Well, sure he has.
How did you know?
Well, Junior's one of the principal characters in my masterpiece. Oh, the name's different, but I'll bet you the pattern's the same.
Well, he says he's got to talk to the captain about getting some rent from this guy.
What's the motive? The dough he took? A few dollars? No, you gotta look someplace else.
Oh, where, genius?
There, in the record.
No, you tell us.
I'll tell you he's all fouled up. I'll tell you he's fighting the world and himself. Sure, he's killed. And he'll kill again. Why? Well, because he's nuts. You know, sick.
Sick's a sick word, mister, so don't give me any of that baloney. I took a couple of those courses. I suppose every time he kills somebody, deep down inside, he thinks it's his mother or his father.
I don't know. But he's killing. And there are plenty more just like him running around loose.
You two-bit curbstone psychologist. Are you trying to blame us?
No.
Norm, did the captain see this?
No, he wasn't in yet. You talk to me in cop talk, mister. We pick these guys up. They shoot at us. But we bring them in, alive.
Sure, you did your job. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on the record. But that's my point, Norm. We had this kid once. Why don't we hang on to him and try to cure him? No. He gets lumped in with everybody else. He serves his stretch when he's turned loose. It's easier that way.
Cheaper, too.
Only in the short run. But you try putting a dollar sign in front of Kingston's life. Or the next guy Junior kills. That's no answer.
The answer is kill Junior.
No, sir. The answer is learn from Junior. Why, killing a sick man doesn't cure him or the sickness. Treatment, buddy, money, taxes.
I'll go see if the captain's in. He's right, Norm. The only trouble is, in the meanwhile, these sick guys are going around knocking off a lot of taxpayers.
Well, I guess she's had it. I think it's something else besides the spark plugs.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I got a buddy in the next town's got a pickup. Look at it. How about it if you and your wife roll me on in, then I can call him, huh?
Ann's not my wife, not yet.
Hey, you don't say. Say, you folks running away to get hitched?
Well, we're on our way to Mexico, but we're not running off.
Only I bet you nobody else is in on it but you two, huh?
They'll know about it when we get back. That's the way we wanted it.
Oh, sure, that's up to you two. I figure it's nobody else's business but the bride and the groom's. Say, look it, if you lug me into town, I'll fill the tank and I'll pick up the tab for breakfast. How about it?
Well, I guess we can't leave you here. Let's not forget about paying for anything. We'll help you, same as you helped us.
Great. Thanks a lot. I'll just stash old Betsy here until I get my buddy's pickup. Well, so long, old bike. I'll be seeing you. Dun, 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 dun. Like I'm telling you, man, that's the smartest thing I ever done. I kissed off little old New York and I headed for the open road. Just a punk kid. I didn't know nothing from nothing. I knew enough to get away from that joint. Running around with cheap bums in the streets. Always getting into shuffles. Lousy cops always crowding you. Always trying to lock you in the locker. That old Jamie. No siree. He was Mr. Cool. He got out of that hole. Man, oh man, this is the place. I'm gonna get mine out of old Mother Earth's guts. Oil, buddy, oil. That's the ticket. Hey, Ben, you know anything about oil? No. Well, laddie, buck-eyed, do you can double-A bet you. I learned it the hard way. Hey, look at these hands. I got it all figured out.
What is that?
That's my future.
What do you mean?
Mother luck. Excuse me, lady.
That's all right.
Say, you sure got some beautiful hair.
Thank you.
Hey, what do they call hair like that, huh? A ponytail, isn't it? Yeah. Aren't many girls have long hair like that. They used to, though. My old lady, she had some beautiful hair. She used to brush it all the time, kind of stroke it and stroke it. Till a new old man moved in. I guess they figure it's too much trouble these days, huh?
We'll return to our morning music party after 5 minutes of the latest news. Local authorities are on the lookout for the brutal killer of a Ridgeville City oil man. Prime suspect in last night's slaying...
Talk. Guys always sounding off. Me, I like music, right? Step right this way, Cinderella. Right out of the pumpkin and into the chow parlor. Hey, fill her up and check her out, will you, buddy? Hey, do you know, I read somewhere in some scientific book that at nighttime when you go to bed, your stomach shrinks right in half, and it don't load up again until after you had your breakfast in the morning. You know, I read that somewhere in some scientific book. You know, and another thing, men need to eat more meat than women on account of they work hard and they burn up more carbohydrates. The sewer, madame, after thou.
Man, oh man, I'm so hungry I could eat a roustabout's glove.
Hey, how about this booth over here, Ian? Hey, waitress. Hey, you know, when I used to work in the oil rigs, they used to give us a tremendous breakfast. They used to give us steak and eggs and just spread it right there on the table. Boy, I can eat this on toast. Hey, I'll tell you what. How about ham and eggs all the way around, huh? Okay?
Okay, Ann?
Fine.
And plenty of coffee and some milk for the lady. We gotta keep up her strength for the big hassle she's getting into.
Toast?
Yeah. Excuse me, folks. There's a telephone outside, and I want to see if I can make a connection with my buddy up the line. See, how about a little jazz, huh? Don't talk about me while I'm gone, huh?
Hey, Slip, got any maps of Mexico or California? Yeah, on the rack inside. Just help yourself. Hey, take it around the back, will you, Joe?
I wish we'd have turned back this morning.
Sure. And just explain how we spent the night in a parked car. Honey, what would your dad say now? He'd really flip.
I don't care, Benj. I wish we had. Maybe we would have if he hadn't come along.
Well, honey, he helped us. He got the gas.
Do you realize that we haven't said one word to each other all day long? I don't care about him or his mother or that oil or any of that junk. I care about us. And us isn't doing so hot. Well, honey, I just don't feel right having some stranger tagging along with us.
All right. All I figured was he did come up with the gas. If you want, I'll just tell him it's the end of the line, period.
Would you grease it, please, and change the oil? I'll be in the cafe.
Yeah, just drive around the back, lady. There's one ahead of you, and I'll get right to it.
Okay. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, hi there, lady. I got one just like it, only blue. I'm on my way to Dago to take delivery. Are you heading south?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Oh, no, you see, I thought if you was, maybe you can give me a lift. I could spell you driving. My dad bought me a new car, and I'm on my way to Dago to take delivery.
Listen, Sonny, why don't you save that line for your blind dates?
What's the matter? Don't you believe me?
Listen, Buster, I can have the car fumigated, but keep your hands in your pocket and get out of my way.
You sure think you're something, don't you? I know about dames like you and cars like this.
I think I'll call a cop.
No, I didn't.
Take your hands off me!
Oh, I didn't mean anything.
Let go of my arm!
Don't holler, honey. Don't
Hey, Joe. Get that flat next, will ya?
They're pretty nice, huh?
She sure is sweet, huh?
Yeah, she sure is.
Ain't for the likes of us, though.
Yeah.
Now, how much do I owe you for that one? Oh, $4.50. Oil was okay. Here, here's a jitney. Buy yourself one like it.
I'll just tell him to wait here for his buddy. What the heck? We didn't adopt him, right?
Hiya, Betty.
Hi, Lenny.
Let's have some of that lukewarm coffee. How's the old man?
He's having trouble with his feet again. He went to see the doctor this morning.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
How about a sweet one, Lenny?
No, thanks, Betty.
Well, pals, everything's Jake. I traced down my buddy. He's staying with an aunt in Dago. I just finished talking to him. We're gonna cross over to Toontown and have a ball. I'll pick up my bike later. If you take me on in. Gas bill's all taken care of. You worried about that, Jamal? It's just a hit cop. Listen, they'll be looking for 2 kids running away to get married, not 3 happy kids off for a ball. Now, remember, as long as there's the 3 of us, we got no problems.
Well, I gotta talk to you about that, Jamie. Me and Ann's been talking it over, and she feels...
Benj, it's all right. Never mind.
Everything's ironed out, huh? Boy, oh boy, my stomach shrunk down to nothing.
Did Mr. Kingston know about Forbes' police record?
Not as far as I know.
Oh, the kid ever talk about going anyplace? I mean, from here.
Well, now let me see. Seems I recollect him popping off about going to South America. You know, wildcatting. Most guys do, but don't mean nothing.
Does Forbes kid have a girlfriend?
Not as far as I know.
Did he receive any mail from anybody regularly?
No.
Okay, Jack, thanks. Next time I'm in New York, I'll buy you a drink.
A young kid like that, he must have received some mail from somebody, his relatives, his mother, his father.
James Forbes never saw his father. I just asked a big city colleague to do a little research for my book. The kid never saw his father, but when he was 9, he saw his mother beat to death by one of her boyfriends. Went to live with an aunt who liked a bottle better than she liked him. When he was 14, he went to reformatory, beat up an old man in the street, practically killed him. The city psychologist noted schizoid tendencies, but Jamie just did some time. Left New York, still a kid, no family, no love, no roots, no conscience. Well, you guys got the rest.
So nothing's gonna change. On, Britt? Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds like it. Farnham's Junction? When? That was fast. No, don't move anything. No, we're coming right over. Oh, I don't know, about
4 hours.
About 4 hours. Okay, thanks a lot. Highway Patrol picked up the Forbes kid's bike.
Any sign of the kid?
No, but I think we'll go over and have a look-see.
I'll clear with the captain. Come on, Rusty, thanks.
Appreciate your help, Rusty.
Mind if I tag along? You guys owe me a couple of favors for always spelling your names right.
I thought this was your day off.
So?
Okay, if you think you can stay awake.
I can't guarantee anything in the daytime. When the sun goes down, the tide comes in. Look out.
Of course, now, if it was up to me, I'd outlaw cities. I hate them. They're just big slush pits. I'd make everybody live in the country.
You know, I got some definite ideas about things like that. I'd like to run for politics someday. Be a governor or a senator, something like that, so as I could pass laws. I got a lot of friends who'd vote for me. Hey, you know, Benj, being an engineer, that's a good life too, huh? Building things.
Benj, how much longer?
Well, I ought to get to the border in a couple hours. Before dark.
I'll be hopping off before then. You know, sure am glad we met, though. I remember the first time we... Hey, man, oh, man. There she blows. Hey, look at that patch. Hey, please, do me a favor. Just one favor. Will you swing into here for just a second?
Jamie, we're in a hurry.
Oh, please, I'll never ask you for another favor. I gotta show you something. Man, this is home for me. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks a whole bunch. Hey, come on, I'll get you something. I want to show you. This is it, boy. This is where I really operate. You know, I can actually smell oil. No matter where I am. Walking down the street, driving down the road, in a cemetery even.
You mean you can actually smell oil from above the ground?
Can I smell oil? Is a pig's chops pork? Does a bear live in the woods? Does a mice love his gold? Can I smell oil? Hey, you see that guy? He's a driller. I've been a driller, too. Up in a tower just like that. Hey there, driller! Driller! Hey, you see, kids, this is the kind of setup I'm gonna have. I'm gonna wildcat it and bring one in just like it. Make 1,000,000 buccarinos. Hey, but don't get me wrong, I'm no hog. I'm gonna keep in touch. Old Jamie, don't forget his friends. You both can come over and swim in my pool if you want. You can even drive my limousine. In fact, you can even have one. You know what, Benj? You come to work for me. Chief engineer, and I'll give you $50,000 a year. And a bonus every Christmas, Easter, and the 4th of July. How about it?
Hey, wait a minute, Rockefeller. You gotta have loot to get started, don't you?
No, these shokers only bring in about 1 out of every 10. That's the reason. With my nose, I'll bat 1,000. Come on, I'll show you. Come on.
Man, he's way out.
Out? He's breaking the sound barrier.
What's the matter with you? You trying to get killed or something?
All right, cool it, will ya? I used to work in an oil well like this.
Oh, yeah? Well, around here we call it a rig, buddy. Now beat it. Get on.
All right. Don't get it.
Beat it. I ain't got time to drag around you, kid.
Come on, let's go.
My field's gonna make this outfit look like a mousetrap. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you know something? These guys are wasting their time. There ain't no oil around here.
No, Len. She just said she was going in the cafe. Well, that was hours ago, and she ain't been back.
Was she alone?
Uh-huh.
Did you see her talking to anybody?
No.
Well, do you remember anybody else just sort of hanging around?
No. No, I did. Wait a minute.
How many times, Ann? It's busted. It hasn't fixed itself.
Okay, Benj.
I'm sorry.
Hey, keep going straight ahead. It's a shortcut. Go on, pal, straight ahead.
Are you nuts? I saw the sign. I'm going left.
Listen, Benj, I'm telling you, it's a better way to go. Straight ahead into Little Old Mexico.
No, we're going left to Tijuana.
Listen, buddy, I'm telling you, it's a better way to go. Nobody travels that anymore. You make better time and no nosy cops.
What are you doing? All right, that breaks it. Look, we got enough to think about without you bugging us. Here's $8. That ought to square us for the breakfast, the gas, and the entertainment.
What's the deal?
The deal is, it's still daylight. You can hitch another ride on any road you like best.
What did I do? Honest, I was just trying to be nice. Because I like you. I don't want to see you get caught.
Look, it's nothing personal, but me and Ann gotta have some time alone. We got things to talk over, right, Ann?
Well, what do you say, lady?
You're the boss, Benj.
That's it, then.
Okay. That's the way you want it, folks? That's the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be this way. Ow! Freeze it!
Don't, Benj, he's crazy!
Heard the lady, sit tight.
Why, just because we don't want you to ride with us?
More questions. We're going into Tecate.
Look, if you want to go to Mexico, why don't you just go?
That's the story, boy. That's just what we're gonna do, the three of us. We're gonna have a ball.
Take the car. Just let her go.
You just don't understand, do you? I need a passport, and you're it.
Listen, will you just let her...
Shut up! Now, when we get to the border, I do the talking. Unless they ask you a question. And if you talk, you better talk sweet, buddy boy. Or she gets 4 inches of steel right in the brisket. I ain't got anything to lose anymore. Comprende?
Look, I'll go with you. Just let her...
I said I've had it. Comprende? Now her and me, and this here knife, are gonna get in the back seat. And if anything goes wrong at the border, that's all she will. All right, get in the car. All right, buddy, hit the bank.
You start her up?
Yeah, she runs. Kicked right over.
That's bad.
Why?
That probably means Junior found himself some company.
No, Dave, not necessarily. He could be ditched the bike because it was hot. Maybe he's out hitchhiking, or he still could be around here somewhere.
If he is, we'll nail him.
I don't think so.
Huh?
No, I mean, I don't think he'd hang around. I think he's gone for the long ball, Norm.
Mexico?
Sure. Remember all that South American talk?
Yeah, it could be. How far are we from the border?
Well, it's been done in 3 hours. But you've got to break the law, be it. You got a problem. There's Tecate or Tijuana. Think you need an assist?
Right. Look, here's a picture of him. You cover Tijuana. We'll cover the smaller one, Tecate. We're lucky and he's not. We'll beat him.
We better call ahead and alert all the border patrols and ports of entry.
Right.
I'm just trying to be nice to you.
No,
I am obnoxious to you or something, huh?
please don't. Just because you got a knife, you think you're a big man, what else are you trying to prove to yourself?
If you do anything to her...
Pull him! It can happen just like
No,
that.
Jamie,
Get up!
don't!
Get up!
Listen to me,
Look,
Jamie.
lady, I got no other choice.
Listen to me, Jamie. That's crazy, Jamie. You need him. You said yourself they're looking for you, not the three of us. We can get you through the border, Jamie. Look, if you kill him, you're gonna have to kill me, too. But if you don't, we'll help you. I swear. I'll do anything you say, Jamie.
You will?
And I'll...
Shut up! She makes sense. Okay, lady. I'm remembering what you said. Okay, Prince Valiant. Let's go.
Buenos dias. I have to ask you some questions. How long are you going to stay in Mexico?
Just long enough to get married, officer. Me and my girlfriend here.
Where are you from?
San Diego.
Have some identification?
What's the matter with you?
¿Por qué estos ojos tomados,
Don't you know how to drive a car?
¿No tienes ojos?
What's the matter, you drunk or something?
Just a minute.
Hey, can we go?
Hold it!
If you don't want to ride, I'll recognize our black man. Let me see your driver's license, smart guy. That's no fun to drive a car. Not when you don't even have a driver's license. Oh, go on now, man. Take him away. Don't tell me about it. If you want one car...
It's starting to get dark, officer.
Quiet, quiet.
Hey, officer, it's going to get dark. We're in a hurry.
Please. Okay, you can go.
Stand by for a repeat on emergency APB. Subject wanted as a suspect in connection with a homicide. Suspect described as follows. Male Caucasian, James Forbes, age 22, height 5 feet 10 inches, weight 170 pounds, hair dark brown, eyes brown. Suspect believed to be heading south of Baby Howell.
My thirst is coming back something fierce. Now look, just sit there with your hands high on the wheel so we can see it from the inside. All right, now give me the keys. Like I said, we're gonna have ourselves a ball.
Hey, kid. Hey, kid. Come here. Come here, will you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, look, will you get some help? We're in trouble.
No comprendo qué estás haciendo.
Call the police, huh? Polizio.
¿No policía?
I'll buy your knife from you.
¿De cuchillo?
Yeah. I'll give you $1 for it. Here, I'll buy it. A peso, $1, huh? Yeah, come on.
Hermanito, vámonos. Es muy tarde.
We're gonna have ourselves a crazy little midnight picnic. You done real well in there, lady. You got a merit badge coming later on.
You boys from up north?
Right, Dave Mahalik.
Inspector Carter, how are you?
Nice to know you.
Nice to know you.
Inspector? Norm Britt.
How are you?
Have you seen anything of the Forbes kid?
We got your APB, but there's been no sign of them yet.
Well, I'll call Tijuana and see if they've had any luck.
You fellas come a long ways.
Yeah, let's hope the Forbes kid does the same.
He official?
No, they just keep me around for a pet.
Hi.
Must be getting late. I see the genius here is waking up.
Say, ask for Inspector Gibson in Tijuana. He's got the night watch. He should be on for another hour at least.
Oh, Inspector Gibson.
Man, this is living. Say, you folks didn't drink with your dinner. How about one? Put a little fire in your belly, huh?
Look, how long you gonna keep us here?
Not long. At least not both of you.
Look, you used us to get across the border. Now, why don't you just take the car and let us go?
Why? So you can tell the Mexican cops and Jamie's playing hide and go seek?
What are you gonna do with us?
We're gonna get married. Not the three of us. Just you and me. Well, I could tell from quite a ways back she'd been giving me the big eye. Bet you didn't know that, huh, Benjie boy? I'm Mr. In, you're Mr. Out. Then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head south. Down, down. Way down. But don't worry, buddy boy. Not that far down. Just as far as Venezuela. There's a lot of oil down there. We'll make out down there all right, all right.
Look, Jamie, why don't you try to make some sense? Don't you figure they're gonna catch you sooner or later?
Later? Now is what counts. Do it now, boy. That's my motto. What you can't see, what you can't feel ain't here. But now is here. You see it? And you feel it. Right while you can. Because they're gonna come and take it away from you. Like they always do with everything else.
Who? Who's they? Who are you talking about? There's just the three of us.
You'll find out sometime. Look, you wanted it now, didn't you? You and your lady friend here. You wasn't about to wait. That's why you blew. See, you're smart. Why take a chance on later? They're gonna steal it from you and kick you right in the guts. That's the guy who knows.
Look, Jamie, you're a smart guy. Why don't...
Oh, Benj, why don't you stop it? Can't you see it isn't doing any good?
You see that, buddy? You got the lady mad at you. You gotta be more careful with her, buddy. See? She needs a little loving. Jamie style. Sit down, buddy.
Stop
the
it!
party's about over. Sit down, buddy. You see, so like, don't spin your wheel, buddy.
Look, I tell you what. Maybe I will. Maybe I do need a shot of that stuff.
Your nerves all shook up, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hold. Don't try anything cute. Sit down. All right. Go ahead. Now wet your whiskers. Don't get hurt, buddy. That's a mighty small drink. You know, there's something about drinking alone that takes a kick out of the stuff. But then I guess there ain't nothing you get a kick out of doing alone.
Get away!
Okay, mister. You can go. You know, Tony, while we're down here, I think I'll pick up some trinkets for the wife and kids.
What was the inspector's name?
Carter.
Dave, this just came in. Looks like Junior's playing Jack the Ripper. He knifed a dame behind a filling station this afternoon.
How do you know it was him?
The attendant described him to a T. You were right, he's got company. A couple of kids, a boy and a girl, teenagers, traveling in a 51 Plymouth. I According to the report, he was traveling south.
They came through.
What?
The three of them. Just before dark. I remember the car.
What happened? You had a description.
There was some other trouble. He had a cap pulled over his face. I remember.
Well, if he's buttoned up in there, it'll be up to you boys.
Well, I better phone in some copy. Tomorrow's payday.
Well, I guess we ought to hang around and see what happens. What's the matter? They'll get him.
I was just thinking about those two kids with him.
Of course, there's another solution. Now that we're drinking buddies, like man to man, here we are. There she is. And you aren't even married yet. And even if you was, don't you think she's stray off the reservation sometimes? Like, you know what I mean.
She's not gonna like the idea.
Well, suppose she don't. It wouldn't do her much good out here. Nothing around but us coyotes. Besides, she's just gonna have to learn to like us both. If she don't, we'll make her. That's all. Well, wing it!
You know what, Jamie boy? You may be right.
Ah! And run to the car, lock the door till I get there.
If you get there, buddy, what you ain't gonna do. You see, I still got the edge. You see, it's like I said, turn against you every time. I'm gonna gut you.
Now you got no more edge, buddy.
Come on.
Come on. You're gonna take what you give.
Come on.
Come on, come on. Ah! Come on. Ah! Ah!
Still playing Prince Valiant, huh?
Ah!
A lot to learn, little man.
Oh, I don't want to die. Oh, you gotta help me. I don't want to die. Benjie, please. I wasn't gonna hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. Get me to a doctor, please. Please get me to a doctor. No. Don't touch it.
I gotta get the knife out.
I'll bleed to death. Please.
We can't move you with the blade inside. It'll cut you to ribbons.
Let me get it out myself. Get me to a doctor, will you?
Move easy, boy. We'll get some help. I'll find a doctor.
My face feels like it's blistering.
I'll get him. Don't move anymore.
Hey! Hey, officer! Hey, somebody's hurt here. Will you get a doctor? Come over here. Hey, that's the car. Come over here.
Stay here. You and me, baby, right down the line.
No! He's gonna end you, killer! Stop it! No!
going, Jamie! You're gonna kill us! Oh, please, Jamie!
No! Let go of the wheel!
You and me, baby. All the way to Venezuela.
Stop it! Stop it!
No!
Jamie!
Easy, Norm. He's still got the girl.
Please, Jamie, let go, Jamie. We were only trying. But please, Jamie, let go. Please, Jamie, you hurt me.
Lady! Lady! Jamie hurts. Jamie don't want to play no more. One, two, three. All Larry. All the rest keep going free. All except Jamie. Jamie's always he don't want to play no more. He don't want to play no more.
Kids like that. I don't know.
Well, you live like there isn't gonna be any tomorrow. You haven't got one coming.
Think anyone will claim the body?
No, the city probably have to bury him.
Maybe he was born too soon. Well, I think we're getting there. 10. All right, 20 years from now. Maybe we'll learn it pays to help these kids. Maybe we'll all have a better chance then.
I wouldn't book that bet.
That's the trouble with us cops, Tony. We're just born cynics, every one of us.